Ever wondered why a ball thrown in the air falls back to the ground? Or why a moving car stops when you don't push the accelerator? We encounter these instances daily, and they're all about motion. To understand these, we dive into the fascinating world of physics, specifically Newton's first law of motion. Newton's first law of motion, or as some of us might remember it, the law of inertia, sounds complex, but is it really? Let's try to simplify it. Picture a hockey puck sliding across the ice. It keeps moving smoothly until it hits something or friction slows it down. That's inertia in action. Objects, whether they're at rest or in motion, want to stay that way. Now imagine you're driving a car. As long as you keep your foot on the accelerator, the car continues moving. But the moment you take your foot off, the car starts to slow down and eventually stops. That's because an external force, in this case, friction, acted upon it. So what's the crux of the first law of motion? Simple. An object will stay at rest or keep moving at a constant velocity, unless an external force changes that. So the next time when your car stops because you took your foot off the accelerator, remember, it's just Newton's first law in action. But how did we come to know about this law? Let's time travel back to the 17th century, to a time when a man named Sir Isaac Newton was making strides in the world of physics. You see, Newton was sitting under an apple tree one day when he observed an apple falling. This simple event sparked a revelation, leading him to formulate the first law of motion, the law of inertia. And that's how a falling apple led to one of the most fundamental laws of physics. So, what did we learn today? We dove into the fascinating narrative behind the discovery of the first law of motion, understanding its core essence. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the world of physics, and remember, every motion around you has a story to tell.